Recording, roll. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. This is when I would normally be recording survival, but as you can see, this world has broken too. I don't know why. I was literally sitting doing nothing, just sitting there when I logged out, and now it's not working. So I'm going to quickly go over a new truck that I wanted to build instead. So I'll be right back and we'll go over that instead. Okay, here we are in the R&D world. You can tell I'm really disappointed right now. I'm trying not to sound too disappointed, but whatever. So this trailer and this are the cutter. You guys should, are the cutter and the trailer. You guys should know that by now, at least if you're regular. And then this is the standalone wood harvester that I wanted to build. However, I decided to try and make a mobile base. Because why not? And my first version turned out really bad. Because I took the 8x8 and just tried to put more storage and everything on it. Which, of course, didn't go very well. How loud is that? I don't know if that's too loud or not. Really loud. Okay, either way. So I took the cab over from survival, which was pretty much here forwards, and then it had storage and that stuff. But I figured it kind of sucked not having beds on it, because if I took it somewhere and died, I'd have to run back. And it was a bit of a pain in the butt only using it to haul resources. And then using the RV to have a separate base and so on. So I figured, why not take the initial truck and then make a camper on it, or whatever you want to call it, bigger cab. I moved the resource bins back a little bit, moved the gas back a little bit, but other than that it's the same. Extended the chassis a tiny bit, added a spare tire, but we'll ignore that door for now. If we go over here, we've got a big trailer, and it's the typical 53 blocks by 15, 53 long, 15 wide. So it's no different than this in size, really, other than height. But if we go in, you can see a crafting bod, a chest, a bunch of little chests down here. These ones down here are just general storage, right, as well. It's the belly of the trailer, nothing really else to do with it. So we have 8 in the front, 6 there, and then another 6 there, for many that ends up being. This turns on the vacuums, which are down here, which one sucks up oil, one sucks up gas, or not gas, chemical, and one sucks up water. So you can see that's water, that one's for oil, and that one is for chemicals. And I might end up switching them all to chests. Depends on once I test what can go into what. I think they can all go into the chests, so I might as well just use the bigger storage for everything. Moving up the stairs and around, we have the chest for what comes out of the craft bot. So everything you build comes out of here, and then you can just quickly run out, build whatever. And then over here is the output for the refiner and water and chemical holder, because you need all of that. So might as well. Here's the front door of the trailer. Just opens to the back of the truck. So as I'm driving around, anything that's gotten left behind from that, any robots that get run over, added a bit of a bull bar up front, but any robots that get run over, so on, get picked up by that. Another thing I was thinking is I can tuck this underneath the front of the truck if I move the engine and electronics back a little bit. Therefore, I could just use this for resources everything and just have one main base and explore, which I'm really tempted to do. So if that sounds like a good idea, just completely exploring instead of really focusing on building for a little bit. If I can get another scrap world to work or survival world to work, I'll do that. I'll probably try one more time, go straight to building this thing. And then, yeah, but either way, this is just close enough, I found, to pick up resources from the truck. It then, of course, puts them in there. This can grab resources from there or up here. And then so on. So that's pretty obvious. And then there's just enough room to walk by. If need be, I could put 2 of each, but then you can't walk through it and it's a big pain in the butt. If we go into the back, however, I figured the 2 beds in the truck wasn't really enough. So I put a little kind of like apartment thing back here. We've got 2 bunks, storage, AC, lights. Got your cookbot that doesn't work in survival. You got your fridge and a simple little bathroom that I didn't realize was crooked. I'll fix that up. But either way, it gets the point across. It's just a concept kind of thing. And I feel as a mobile base, this would actually work really well, because you're not in here very often. Just to make a couple burgers, grab some burgers, set your spawn point, launch yourself away from it, so on. The rest of the time, I figure you'd be along here, or at least over here. And you can reach most of what you need from down there, but I'll figure out how to get things laid out a little bit better. Maybe move the belly forwards a little bit so I can get more access to this stuff. Yeah. And then you got your 2 spares, it's covered in lights. I don't really know what else to show at the moment, because I plan on making this in survival, so you'll get a build series eventually. It's just how long it takes. Yeah, if anyone knows how to fix the error with the survival, let me know. I have no idea what's causing it. Either way, with the truck, it's the typical door. You can see the lights. And this has floodlights on the truck. I haven't put them on the trailer yet, just because I'm lazy. And then that's the entire thing up, just in case you get stuck somewhere. Those of you that watch the survival series will know that I usually only make the trailer lift. But I figured might as well make the entire thing lift up, that way the truck doesn't bottom out. However, that adds a new issue where the trailer, or the chassis of the truck, hits the trailer, and it can't move as much, whereas before it would add more space and it could move better. And then of course you've got the trailer legs. But for now, until I get it completed and into survival, it doesn't work too bad. trying not to roll or bottom out. You can see there what I mean about it hitting. But back down, and it doesn't do too bad. It's not very laggy, it drives nice. Like, this drives really well. So, hopefully, I'll get a survival world that works long enough to really build some stuff on it. But for now, I'm just more disappointed than anything. Hopefully next week I'll be restarting survival. I might just say screw it and just start testing stuff on survival instead of actually trying to play survival. But who knows? If anyone has any ideas, let me know. But for now, I'm just going to putter and figure out what to do. Maybe figure out a fix to the issue. But for now, I hope this truck is interesting. I hope it gives you some ideas on stuff to build. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Any advice, let me know. Especially pertaining to survival and it not breaking. But either way, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.